Queer kids, how's it going? It's Mysterie here. And I'm so sorry I haven't posted any videos recently. It's just been really busy the last 3 weeks. So I'm going to dive right into it. I am reacting to a video by Riley J. Dennis, a new YouTuber that I actually just subscribed to right now. I think she's great. She has a new video that's kind of going a little viral, having a lot of reaction videos online, at least in the LGBT community. And that is the video of your dating preferences are discriminatory. And so I first saw this video, I was subscribed to a YouTuber who's gender fluid, and they were doing a reaction video. I was like, wait, before I watch this, let me watch the original video to see kind of what this person's saying without having the bias of another person reacting to it. And at first I thought it was going to be like bad, it was going to be like something offensive, but the truth of the matter, I kind of side with Riley J. Dennis. And the thing that shocked me the most is how much hate and dislikes she's getting on her YouTube video. And the thing is, just because like you're disliking it and that kind of stuff, she still has like over 100,000 videos or views on this video, so she's still making the money. Just so you know. And so I watched a couple other reactions, and I actually unsubscribed to the person where I first found this video because they were being kind of discriminatory. And I just want to cover something really quick. Preferences are not based on something that's core to who they are as a person. Preferences are like whether they smoke or they drink or they like to wear furry underwear and that kind of stuff. That's a preference. They prefer to do those things. And you prefer them to do or don't do those things. But it's not really going to be a deal breaker. And the whole argument she's making is when you say you wouldn't date someone for the color of their skin, if they're trans, if they're fat, if they're disabled, that's kind of discriminatory. And I completely agree with her. Because whether you're black, trans, fat, disabled, or all of the above, it shouldn't be the sole reason someone decides not to date you. It should be like they don't like you as a person. That should be the reason you don't want to date me. Because those things, the fact that I am trans, that I am mixed race, or the fact that I am mentally disabled, which it kind of bothered me a little bit that she didn't put that in, but she was talking about physical disability, so I get it. That shouldn't be the only reason you don't date someone. That could be a factor in the reason you don't date someone, but it shouldn't be the only thing. Because saying, oh, I won't date that person because the only reason is because they're trans and everything else lines up. Everything else. They're perfect. They're everything else I want in a person. That's discriminatory. I know personally, I acknowledge the fact that I haven't dated people of color. I've only dated mostly white people and mixed race people who are like me and other trans people, but I've also dated cis people. It doesn't mean I'm not attracted to those people, that I don't find them aesthetically pleasing. I am attracted to people who are black, who are Latinx, who are flamboyant, who are masked, who are like all these many different things, who are trans, who are not trans, who are gender fluid. I've been attracted to all of them. I just haven't personally dated them. But when you make any of those categories the only reason why you don't date someone, it's questionable. And we've seen this in other videos that have gotten a lot of positive reviews. Like, Seriously TV did a video talking about racism in the gay community and about how putting no fats, no femmes, no Asians on your profile is racism and also misogynistic, because being feminine is inherently womanly, and so if you're gay, you don't want to be with a woman or a man who acts like a woman, and you don't want to be with someone who's Asian because Asians are, I don't know, what's wrong with Asians? Asians are hot. Have you seen Eugene from BuzzFeed? He's fucking hot. Like, I just want to marry his face. Like, he's beautiful. The fuck, people? Anyways, but I find it ridiculous the amount of hate, and then I was watching a video by Flair White. I have never heard of this YouTuber before. But she literally was throwing shade at Riley for having an Adam's apple and put like a Voldemort like picture over it, and I'm just like, and calls her a tranny, which, you are also transgender. Why are you bringing down this other trans woman? Like, what is wrong with you? Like, just because you don't agree with her doesn't mean you should attack the way she looks and that kind of thing. You can be like, no, I disagree with you, but when you start like throwing shade and being horrible about like to her because she happens to still have her Adam's apple, like, that's ridiculous. It's ridiculous how our community and other people, like, we already have people attacking us like that person. Why are other people in our community attacking us? Other people in the community. We should come together. And it's like, you might not agree with the fact that she thinks, and which I agree with, that these dating preferences, which aren't preferences, are discriminatory. And yes, you may not have met a black person that you want to date, or a trans person that you want to date, or a fat person or a disabled person that you want to date, but that doesn't mean that's not in the cards. I have a cousin who has identified as a lesbian for years, but she's dating a trans man right now, and she's like, I still identify as a lesbian. I just had never met a man that in real life that I wanted to date. But it's ridiculous, and I know what it's like to have those discriminatory dating preferences against me. I've had people that are like, I think you're really cute and I would totally want to date you, but because you have a vagina, I don't, because I'm straight or I'm gay or whatever. And it's like, I'm a guy, I'm a man. I don't, like, if you can't accept the fact that I have different genitals than other men, where like it's different or you're afraid of that, I'm like, I wasn't even talking about having sex with you. I was talking about dating, going on a date, getting coffee. Like, who said I wanted to hook up with you? And if you don't give someone a chance just because they have a penis or a vagina or something in between, or they don't identify the same way that you have always identified, or the way that you've like historically like been attracted to, or they don't fit the mold of like your previous experiences, you need to look at yourself and think, am I being closed-minded to this person because of the way I was raised, or because of the way that I've grown up, or the way that I've been living the last few years? And maybe it's time to change. Sometimes it's better to try it out because you don't know what you're gonna miss. So that is my video. I love you guys. I hope you stay safe. I just love you so much, and I cannot wait to make another video. See you later. Bye.